goods online and they select them when they're home, comfortably in their comfortable zones. You can be home, order for something, and it's brought home. They make it they make it more comfortable and more accessible to the customers. Then we shall also talk about database analysis and analytics. In that, this is like having a super detective for your business data. So this helps you keep data of your business, keep track of your business. You know what is transparent through your business, whether you are around or not around. Not like times where you had to move physically and be at the business in order to monitor it. So it has made it easy and made it more financially fine to people who might need to move in order to monitor their businesses. And that way, we are able to see a change in the present business sector. And next, so all in all, ICT has helped us solve a bit of some problems as it continues to solve the rest, to solve more problems. It has done that in to help business become more efficient, to help businesses or the business sector become more efficient to its customers. And next, we shall talk about how commerce has helped the business sector to improve. How has it improved? So it has improved in different ways, and it has me. I'll talk about specifically e-commerce. How e-commerce has made it easy for different businesses to improve. So one, it has made it easier to reach customers and make so it has made it easier and possible to reach customers at a worldwide and a wider range, since we use it's no longer necessary to be physically there in the field making researches. So it has made it easier since we can get the compliments and the appreciations of the customers online without physically being there. That means it has also, because when, so we may take an example, maybe when people are moving from one place to another, they will take longer and more expenses will be incurred, and they may not cover a wider range compared to the social media. So when you look at it, like in media, it's okay since it covers a wider range and people are comfortable in that. So you just get your results on your website or web browser or anything. So that's our point number one. Then it has reduced the operational costs, since we were talking about, since you can cover a larger area on media than when you try to move. So it has reduced them since we get the feedback and make our researches online without physically having to be in the field. So instead of going, then you need labor. Those are all costs. You need labor, you need the fuel. So, and you need someone to monitor, you need something of the sort. So it has made it so easy. It has reduced the operational costs, so we don't have to move and move. So even the labor is reduced because you can train 2 or 3 workers and they work a work that should have been done by over 6 workers. Then next we shall talk about the inventory management, efficient inventory management. Here, everything you have, you use IT and keep it in your database. So when you do that, you'll easily keep track of where is this, because it has been there. You'll just know without physically having to count one, see whether this is there, but with the records you have in your system, you will be able to know what is there and what is not there. So, and when we talk of inventory, we need the merchandise and everything that is used in the business. They can be machines, they can be actually mostly machines, it can be the money or something. So that's it. Then when you go to customer support, it has increased customer support because nowadays most people do not move physically to the places where we find these goods. People use media and they can buy or sell whatever they are to sell. So In that way, it has made it easy for people to access whatever the goods they need. And the customer support, of course, people are now adopting to the new way of selling goods. So, yes. And the next thing we shall talk about is the prospects of the IT sector for business. When we talk about the prospects, we shall see, we can say, when you look to the view of things, how I look at it, I'm saying that the IT sector is incredibly promising. And with a few things, it is really promising us for all the best. So, one we shall start with. It has helped in dealing with in data privacy and regulation. So here we talk about how it has improved database privacy. Database privacy most times is the information here has keeps okay. The information of the business is always needs to be safe, and with the database we either have a particular person dealing with it, someone who keeps an eye, and there's a password or it's encrypted and no one can easily access it without the permission. So when it does that, and it is easy for different organizations to set their regulations. Maybe if it's a supermarket, they will say the limit we need this every good is at this, and they would enter it into the system minus having to write down, having to keep books. It even reduces that, by the way. So privacy, when you keep these things, when you encrypt your data, it is safer than something that is written in a book. Because if it's a book, you've not used ICT, it may be hard paper. If that paper misses, that means you lose. Then we can also talk about cyber security. With increased reliance on digital systems, cyber security remains in the priority of the IT sector. So as we try to improve and advance the cyber security rules and regulations, and to reduce the cyber attacks, and for information to be tampered with. Then we can also talk about e-commerce. People are seriously adopting to this online selling of goods, and they are buying. So the IC sector is trying to improve, make it better and more efficient than it is today. Then we look at the digital transformation. When we talk of this, the network, it is making internet more accessible, more enriched to our daily personnel, our daily people, okay? So it is easy to access that, then IT can be used worldwide, even with people who have not attended school in that matter. Then it promotes work and collaboration in a business, because you don't have to, it has to be a team. It's a teamwork, because one will set this and another will set this, varying from the people who work in particular things. So in general, we see promising. It will continue to play a big role in the business sector, and it's showing its innovations are continuously growing, giving us hope for what we may need. Then lastly, I'll talk about the challenges still from the ICT sector to business. Lack of skills, of course. Not everyone knows a computer, and not everyone knows how to use it. So in that case, it is the lack of, course, if you have a worker, you have to train them. Then there are high costs of adoption. So this internet and IT materials are expensive. Cybersecurity threats, we have had people hacking people's systems. So those are the threats. Then there's digital divide between the literate and illiterate. Then customer expectations, it is hard for us to meet. people are changing, customers are adapting to different things. So whatever they expect cannot be delivered on a computer. I remain Ndyamuhaki Kate, first year, first semester, doing the IT at Must.